Hello, my friends. I'm Andrea, astrologer, and welcome to this last weekly update of the year 2024. What a ride, I would say, quite exciting year with developments in crypto in the last part of it. So let's see how the year ends and how this is likely to continue based on the long-term aspects. I would like to start, like usually, for the whole audience with the global astrology. Again, this is only a foundation of all the events. Then I would like to go with Bitcoin for the members and Ethereum, and of course, blue chip altcoins. And we look also in the gold and silver index XAU. So we have a lot to cover. The astrology is quite intense at the end of the year. Therefore, let's start. So first of all, I would like to say that we are outside of the stationary period, so to speak. We had recently 3 planets stationary almost all at the same time. Actually, for some days it happened. It's about Neptune, Mars, and Mercury. We know that Mercury is very important for the markets, and also Mars is the fuel of the price action, which means that we had a lot of delays, I would say, in some aspects, and as we could see lately, we got a lot of positive energy and less negative energy, actually, because they were some temporary aspects that were not, so to speak, materialized. So let's see what we can expect right now and what is the astrology going forward. I would like to start day by day. And December 23rd, which would be on Monday, please look at the influences from the weekend because usually they play out. But in the global astrology, we do have a stressful aspect between the Sun and the North Node Rahu, which means like it's a slowdown. It's less adventure, less risk, so to speak, at the beginning of the week. And this is globally for the markets. It could be also some regulatory rumor, at least, or news that would slow down the pace. But it is also possible that it's a general fear in the market, whatever, or simply cashing in profits, which will really trigger a decrease in the price. Then we do have on Tuesday, which is December 24th, it's Christmas Eve, and here it's a mixed day with positive and negative aspects. So first of all, we have Venus sextile Chiron. Venus, again, very relevant for cryptocurrency, would really see previous price targets retested. And we will go further, I would say, because this aspect is followed on the same day by the Venus trine Lilith, which would mean extra volatility. It's about the adventure which is ignited. Oh, I want to risk. So risk appetite is increased. So this can bring a temporary increase in the prices. And on the same day, we have a long-term aspect which is now triggered with Jupiter retrograde and Saturn direct. We had it the other way around in summer, and this time it's about the Jupiter-Saturn square. You might be familiar with it. So this means that this is a sort of calibration of the market. It's like it won't increase so fast and so big, so to speak, in terms of magnitude, because Saturn will slow it down. Now we don't know what this Saturn could really mean. It could be law-related stuff, but I think in majority of cases we can look forward towards a more benevolent regulation towards crypto. But it seems that something happens, or maybe there's some news, some happening, some event that would really slow it down for a while. Just be aware of that. Going further into the week, we do have, unfortunately, more negative energy. This is at global level. Just be aware of that. So the global astrology doesn't really favor, a lot of growth in the last days of the year. It seems, at least this year. So let's look into that. On the 25th, Christmas, we have a sort of break in the global astrology at day level. We don't have a specific aspect which is exact. Then on the 26th, we get a Mercury-Jupiter opposition, which is really about, again, drop in the markets. Mercury, it could be that it's due to some news, because Mercury symbolizes news. And this will also bring a negative flavor to the whole environment, so to speak. On the 27th, we have a Mercury square Saturn, which is also not very good due to the fact that Saturn is about restriction, Mercury is markets, so it could be some restrictive news or bad news or something that would really put people to think about expectations that will not be met, most presumably, and this will slow down the development in the markets. And then we do have on the 28th a very volatile aspect, which is really pertaining to cryptocurrencies and currencies, and it's a Venus-Uranus square, which is also negative, unfortunately, and can bring a sudden dump in the markets in general, I would say, but especially that part with currencies, so maybe Forex and cryptocurrencies might be affected by this. Then there is a break for December 29th and 30th in terms of global astrology at day level. We have no special new aspects. And December 31st, the last day of the year, promises a lot of volatility. We will get a Mercury trine Chiron, but then also a Mercury square Uranus. The first one being positive, the second being negative. So this means that we can have pump-dump scenarios, but we do have hourly aspects during the day which indicate recovery. So it could be a bit turbulent the last days in the markets. Now, this is again for the global astrology. It matters also the individual horoscope of the financial asset like Bitcoin, what is the really the big picture and the final result likely for Bitcoin, for example, and then also for the crypto market as such. And I want to tell only one hint about Bitcoin. On the 26th, we have a more powerful negative energy in the Bitcoin horoscope, which is triggered, and this is also in line with the financial astrology, the global astrology at world level. So therefore, please have vigilance on the 26th. Now we don't know how much will happen actually, because markets will also be closed for holidays, but just be aware that these aspects usually are executed, they are delayed, and yes, they will be merged, so the result will be for better or worse, but here we have an accumulation of negative energy in the last days of the year. Now, I want to really wish you a excellent winter holiday and Merry Christmas for the ones who celebrate. Also, Happy New Year. Have nice parties despite of the markets, and be aware of these influences, trying to solve things also beforehand, and then to tackle in January the further journey. Thank you so much for your attention. I wish you prosperity, health, and success in the new year, and thank you so much for your support during the year. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and until next time, be joyful. See you.